They're nice. They're Canadians. Of course they're nice.
News. London Transport say they may have to close the underground system due to an infestation of horses.
Loads of horses, at least 30 I'd say. As the train approaches, they start running away from the train.
And what the drivers say they fear most of all is a head-on collision with a blind tube man.
What's up, YouTube? Hello, it's me, Blind Tube Mare. I'm back. I am doing another video watching other people's reactions to Stewart Lee, because I'm running out of Stewart Lee content. You know, he's done a lot of stuff, but I've reacted to a lot of it, and it's something people like to see, obviously. Oh, yes, good point. I've just, and here is a message. Do you like that segue? And here is a message from our sponsor. There's a statistic about my channel which absolutely blows my mind. That 99.86% of people haven't seen any of my videos. Please, if you've never seen one of my videos and you're not watching this video now, please start watching them, because without you my channel is nothing. I'm not sure how you'll know about my channel if you're not watching this, but just watch it, please. So I hope you enjoyed that. Moving swiftly on, this is Brad and Lucy. This was suggested by Gary Rigby 21. He's a lovely man or person. I don't know what his or her or its pronouns are, but they are really very, very nice. Great. Okay, let's dive in to Brad and Lucy.
And now for something completely different.
Those were the... I like the Monty Python thing there. That's very good. I knew this woman once from New Zealand when I was training to be a nurse, and I'll never forget her saying, "Oh, Monty Python, he's so funny." Clearly, as probably quite a few people do, she thought Monty Python was the name of John Cleese.
The days. Those are the days.
So this is Brad and Lucy. Look at them. They're old. Sort of like me. About, probably a little bit older than me. Not much. Let's see how they react.
Basic Brad.
They're probably about 57.
Meet Basic Lucy. And we are going to do Stewart Lee. Basically. Ah, basically, get it?
Oh, he's so smart.
I'm so smart, I just got it now.
He's so smart, he's stupid. He's an idiot savant.
Yay. I'll count
Not
cards
exactly.
for you every day.
Not exactly. I'm gonna go to...
Their witty banter is...
Walmart. I can get underwear for $1.
Alright.
That was a reference from a movie, I'm just saying.
Rain Man, yes. Good job, Heidi. Good job.
I'm a great driver. Drive in the driveway.
Rain Man, trust me.
No, I wish I was. I'm go to the casino right now. The North Bay Casino, where you can become 1,000 heirs.
You can count digital cards.
100 heirs, but not millionaires. All right.
Oh my god. Okay, anyways.
Let's just play the...
I'm 100 heir, actually. Over £100. They've got 57,000, nearly 58,000 subscribers, the bastards. Why have I'm at least as funny as them, and they're not that funny. It's not fair.
No, Dougal. Okay, Stewart Lee, basically. So, full show. Never seen this show ever. We did the one where he was really young on Braveheart, I think, and then a couple others. I'll put a link.
Possibly.
You can watch.
He was really young
so
in that one.
And he's a very unique comedian, I find. Very different. Intelligent.
He is.
But his setups and all that are very different. Very. He almost seems dry, but
he does almost seem dry.
Fucking show. I'm sorry. I'm trying to set it up. Wonderful and unique, different. He's like me, an enigma wrapped up in a mystery.
He's a magic man, Mama.
All right. Okay, so this is going to be a marathon.
Oh God. Okay.
We'll probably do this in a few parts, just because I find doing a whole show you get laughed out halfway through. So here we go.
You get laughed out. It. So that's a Scottish it. But Canadians do say out and about, which is how you know a Canadian. That, and they're nice, unlike Americans.
It's always difficult to know how to start a show. I've only ever written one. Decent opening routine. I wrote it in September 1989, and I'm going to open with it tonight without changing any of the now irrelevant cultural references. So all the way back now to September 1989. Oh, it's great to be here. It's annoying being alive though, isn't it? I'll give you, isn't it? Oh. I'll give you an example of what I mean. Last Sunday at 6:30 there was a knock at my door, and I went down and I answered it. There's one of these born-again Christian evangelists that they have now there. You've seen him about. And he said to me, "Sir, the answer is Jesus. Now what is the question?" And I said, "Is the question for which role was Robert Powell nominated for a BAFTA?" And he said, "No, it isn't that." And I said, "Can I have another guess?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Is the question, I was born..."
Robert Powell was in a series called Jesus of Nazareth, probably in the mid-80s. So that's one of the references, I guess, that's out of date. And I mean, they might be pretending, but I'd like to think they've seen that. The guy Brad, he did react to Robert Powell. Maybe he just knows someone called Robert Powell and he thought Stewart Lee was talking about his mate. It's possible, you know, it's possible, it happens. But yeah, Stewart Lee, no, it's not Robert Powell. Stewart Lee has never played Jesus, apart from in Fist of Fun, of course.
Consider the lily of the field.
Yes?
See how they grow, and yet they neither toil nor spin. So I say to you, Matthew, do not be anxious about your life, what you shall eat, what you shall drink, nor about your body and what clothes you shall put on it.
In 0 BC. And I am commonly regarded as being the inventor of Christianity. But which J am I? And he said, "No, it isn't that."
Jesus
said, "Can I have
Christ."
another guess?" He said, "There's no point coming in now, really, the people that are late there." I said, "There's no point coming in, really, now."
I like how Lucy looks perpetually slightly uncomfortable. It's like she's enjoying it, but she's slightly, she's on edge. She's probably got a souffle in the oven, and she's thinking this Stewart Lee's brilliant, but that souffle, if I leave it, I can probably get to the first break of the act where Stewart Lee will go into a character or do a clever thing. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing that. But the souffle might not have risen. It might have risen and then fallen back again. It's hard to say.
I said there's no...
People are coming in late.
Don't tell me to carry on. The problem is... Okay, the problem is you missed the opening line, right, which ties in with the...
I like how Stewart Lee handles heckles. He adopts a sort of a whiny tone. Don't tell me to... No, I can't help you. I'm going to go to the end because I want to see what they think of it, and I'm not going to react to the entire fucking however long it is.
It's delivered. I've not been delivering it so far. I've just been saying it. And you should notice a real gear shift later in the show.
Here we are.
Yeah.
He's good.
Oh my god, yeah. He's so different.
Very good.
Yeah, I gotta pee.
Okay. All right. On to the next half after.
That's what it was. She needed to pee. That I can't believe I noticed that. It wasn't a souffle. It was a urination that she was thinking about. So there you go. There's Brad and Lucy, and I mean, I've got to hand it to them. It's nice the way they finished that with just needing to go to the toilet. It's like it's a smash ending, isn't it? It's like, yeah, smash cut. That's very good. I mean, they're charming. They're a little bit old for YouTube, as I am, and I think I've got a lot in common with them, to be honest. They are much more successful than me, as are most people on YouTube, but yeah, good stuff. I would say 6.6 out of 10. Not much detail, not much information. They smiled, they laughed, they looked interested, they were clearly listening, which is something. But yeah, they're an acquired taste. They're nice. They're Canadians. Of course they're nice. Well, thanks for watching. Do like, subscribe, hit the notifications button, leave a comment below, all the usual crap, and don't nobody go nowhere.